Hello. But this time, I will be talking about something awesome while I play Angry Birds, which is debatably, easily debatably, one of the best movies of all time. And that movie is Chitty, Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is, on God, one of my favorite movies that ever existed. Is not fucking like Marvel does not compete. Okay, that's a lie. Marvel has movies, but I have to exaggerate for your YouTube motherfuckers. Shit, what was I gonna say? Chityy Bang Bang takes place not too long ago. I don't know. Dates are weird. It's like, when it comes to technology, it was a long time ago. When it comes to actual years, I want to say it can't be over 100 years ago. Which, now that I say out loud, it's a long time ago. But in the grand scheme of things, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyways, oh my god, so loud. Anyways, fucking, hang on, lost my mind. Chityy Bang Bang takes place a long time ago. Can't be more than 100 years ago, because it's hard. And not a lot of electricity. I mean, there's electricity, of course, but it's you don't see it every day. You know what? I'm just counteracting myself. There is electricity. Just, you don't notice it. Which, I guess, same thing could be said about real life. Because it's you don't notice that electricity is there until it's no longer there. If you don't think about... Alright, I'm getting philosophical. Actually, that's not even the right word. I'm getting bitchy. How about that? Anyways. So, oh my god, I can't stay on topic for a minute. It's been it's almost 3 minutes into the recording, and I haven't even started talking about the plot. Holy shit. Chityy Bang Bang does take place quite some time ago, where cars, they're still racing, and one of the main characters isn't really a character. He's a character, but it's not a character. It's a broken down racing car. So, in the beginning, you have a scene. It's really old, Formula 100 shit. And the character, non-character, is a broken down racing car. That, it was the car of the racer of all time. And okay, that just makes sense. And so since it got broken down, it can't work anymore. It was placed in this place. At the I don't know. I really don't know. It's been years. It's last year's really all real. And by years, I mean 1 to 2 years. 1, 2, maybe 3. Anyways, so Chitty Bang Bang. It's a weird name when you say it out loud, but it'll get explained soon. Hopefully, if I can stay on track, because almost 5 minutes in, and we haven't even done the actual, plot. It's frustrating. A movie called Chityy Bang Bang does indeed have a plot. Oh no. Mind blowing. Anyways, so what happens is there's these two kids who like to play with the broken down car. And said kids were playing in said car, and some guy just strolls up like he owns the place and says that he's gonna buy the car and use it for metal, stick it into a compactor, and fucking destroy it in front of these kids while talking to this man who owns it. And it's just like, shit. And so, no, they didn't have the money up front. He was gonna wait to bring the money. Which, you know, why, if you want it that badly, why don't you bring the money with you so that we can buy it? And anyways, so the kids go home. Well, they go home, but I gotta explain the fucking plot. Okay, I'm you're horrible at this. Don't do good. Don't do good prison. What the fuck? Anyways, so these kids, they don't have school. And so they want to go home and tell their dad about the horrific news. And so they do. But not by any normal means. They go there, they run out into the middle of the street and almost get ran over. Which is astonishing. And they almost get run over by this rich lady who owns a car. Remember this. Only rich people have cars in this time. That's the time it takes place. And so, you know, they're like, oh my gosh, lady, fucking rich. Well, my bad. And so they go, and you know, as any normal lady would, she offers to take the kids to their house. Oh, something that we still do to this day, you know, and anyone would do such a thing. You know. I'll be real, if this lady was a person right now, they wouldn't. She'd be in jail. She'd just straight up be in jail. I'm not sure what to tell her. She would just be in jail. Anyways, with that being said, my mother, no, with that being said, hang on, I have to speak English. With that being said, she takes them, like, in the morning, and takes them to their house. Someone's coming into my room soon. I bet you that much. Baby. Which is honestly kind of rational. We have a child over here who is in high school talking about like a really old movie. No one. I bet. Anyway, Chitty, geek. What is English? What even is English? That's a good question. I should have watched Chitty Bang Bang before even starting this video. Oh god. Oh my god, already it's only been 10 minutes. Oh. Okay. Don't run me there. Yep. That's all I'm running at the moment. And that's it. Turn off my fucking game and kill yourself. Oh, is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Oh my god. Leonard is a madman. Leonard is single-handedly trying to run? No, because they fucked it up. No more Angry Birds. We'll do this to Goat Simulator, or Sonic 2 instead. Oh my god. And okay, we'll stop. So let's just skip to the part where they're at their house, because I'm not explaining anything else, because I am suffering right now. Just trying to talk about this shit. Anyways, so what's happening is, so they're now at their house, and so the kids explained to this woman that they just that keep in mind, they just met this woman. And they're explaining to them how they don't go to school, which already red flag. Usually I don't explain to women that I just meet that I don't have a life. Personally. What I normally do when I meet a woman is tell them to go away and stick to the Sigma grind set. Well, that's a depressing fast. So, what I do, and so, you know, the first thing, when they meet this man, when she meets this man, they've already met their dad. Surprise, surprise. This man is using a firework machine to try and fly. Which, good for you, I guess? If you think fireworks are gonna make you become God, whatever. And so what he does is like very warm with what he does is say, "No, ma'am, or you have a skill issue. Go back, woman." Which is almost, which is not that far from what he said. Now that I say that out loud. Actually, it is quite far from what he said. Um, I just want funny, funny content. I'm a funny internet man, and that's what you expect from me. And so what he does is tells her off, and then the kids tell him that they need to buy the car. And holy shit, it's 15 minutes into this recording, and we're not even 4, 5, maybe 6 minutes into the movie. What they do is they tell him that they need to buy the car. He does not buy the car. There's a major plot point before he buys the car. Gonna get to that very soon. And by very soon, I mean right now. So he goes to the circus, and he sings. He's selling for money, as any normal person would. Except he didn't do it on purpose. So he was just running from this random man, who he accidentally gave a bad haircut because he was trying to make money using a haircut invention that he made. Because what else would you do? Use your talent? You. No, what I do is make a haircut machine and make some random person go bald. Oh, Cypher, you're trolling me. You do say that. So then he does this dance while trying to run from the man. Who, let me tell you, they just put him on. Like, the people there did not know who he was. They just put him in a costume and said, "Have fun, buddy, you're dancing with us." And somehow, he knew all the lyrics, and he knew how to dance. Which, he didn't know the dance, like, at first. And so, he just forced them to do his own dance. But he didn't tell them to follow his dance. No, he just started doing it, and the other guys just... The paid people who are being paid and already know each other and are friends, just go along with it. On God, kind of a Sigma mindset. Like these guys. So now, like, we're, like, not even gonna say 20, I wanna say, like, 2 minutes into the movie. I wanna say 2, but I know it's way beyond 2. And as any normal human being, he got paid cold, hard cash, enough to outpay this man who owns a business, by the way, and was willing to pay the hundreds of dollars, and somehow he made all that money from people throwing coins at him because he had such a great performance. I know. I am already in the people game. You are already in the viewer game. And there's nothing you can fucking do about it. Because, like, you're cut off. This plot is just so good, and you just don't know what to do about it. And so, well, that's not the only thing that he did. He did something else that I'm going to explain in a minute. So, after, man, who I completely forgot the name of, got the money, instead of going to buy the car. I actually don't remember this part of the plot nearly as well. I was like, it's a major fucking plot point. Hello? Somebody join? I'm assuming that's Venus.
No.
Hi, I'm discussing the best movie to ever be made to a YouTube video. No, you're gonna love it because the entirety of the movie is just a goddamn fever dream. And that's not even a joke. The entire plot of the movie doesn't even exist. Like, it was a dream. Anyways, now that you're hooked on, for sure, as you should be, because this is the greatest movie of all time. Oh shit. I just lost so many. So they go, and they make money with candy that is made of God. Well, candy's made of candy, obviously. Oh, I feel like it. I don't do drugs. I feel like it. So he accidentally perfects candy. Like, that's not even a joke, he just straight up perfects candy by making it taste good and by making it a musical instrument with his candy meter that he had been trying to make previously before he met Woman. And Woman Dad, because he's rich, obviously, is the owner of the town's most popular candy factory. Obviously, how else would she be rich? For candy, right? Like, candy's the only reasonable explanation for somebody being rich, obviously. And so, she goes and convinces her dad, who is a multi-millionaire off of candy, again, and makes him giggle. Literally, he makes him giggle with candy. And so he buys the candy off of him, and so he goes and buys the car. The car is not already bought. Like, it has been several days since the man had arranged to buy the car. It has been several days. And like, they just let it happen. Like, the man knows that it gets bought. He doesn't up what he's paying. He just lets them have it. He just lets them have it. I don't get it. It's like, he wanted it so bad that he was willing to take it from little children. But he just lets the man buy the car. He doesn't up the price. He just buys it. And it makes no sense. That part just doesn't make sense. There's one of the biggest plot holes, in my opinion. And that's saying something like this game. And that's saying something because the movie, is a goddamn fever dream. And you will understand that very, very soon. So they buy the car after selling the candy and making thousands of dollars off of candy. Off of fucking candy. What the fuck? And so they go, they buy the car. And so the first thing they do, obviously, as any normal person would, is fix up the car and make it fly. Except they don't know that they made it fly yet. Because what happens was they'll go on a road trip, and they go on a road trip with the woman, because that's not suspicious. And the children is with the man as well, because they're our main characters. Grow up. They go, and they fucking they just kind of get kidnapped.
No.
Like they just get kidnapped. Like pirates, dead ass pirates show up and try to take the fixed up car. Because the dad, he's an inventor, so he fixes up the car as any normal inventor would for their child. Because it makes them so happy. Like that is one of the only things in this damn game that makes sense. Why do I keep on saying game? It's a movie. It's the best movie of all time. And so they go as any normal person would, and they get kidnapped. They almost get kidnapped by pirates. That is wrong. They almost get kidnapped by pirates. And so Chitty Bang Bang, being Chitty Bang Bang, which is the name of the car, by the way, because he goes Chitty, and then Bang Bang. Yep, these kids are creative. Chitty Bang Bang turns into a boat. He just kind of turns into a boat. They don't question it. They don't say how. They just go with it. And honest to God, I don't know what's weirder anymore. But anyways, so they go to this kingdom. I think. Oh wait, hang on. Let me tell you. Before this happened, they were on their way to the place, and they were driving. Having fun, as any normal people would. They want to have fun, because girls just want to have fun. Yes, I made that reference. Sue me. And so they go, and they drive off of a cliff on accident. They accidentally drive off a cliff. How do you accidentally drive off a cliff? It's not like the railing broke and you're on the side of a cliff. No. They drove to the edge of a cliff and fell off. And it just turned into a flying car. It turned into a flying car randomly. It just did. Nobody questioned it. It just flew. And that is why they want. That's why they want it. That's why they want it. That's why the pirates want the ship. Because the pirates belong to a king. And the king is a motherfucker. And holy shit, I've been talking about this stupid movie for 30 minutes. I'm not okay. So they go to this kingdom after the grandpa gets kidnapped inside of his urinal. Inside of his porta potty. And they go, and they don't do jack squat. They go, their children get kidnapped because the queen hates kids. She despises kids. And I don't blame her, per se, but she tries to kill all the kids, which is a little extreme, in my opinion. But, you know, she's the queen, she can do whatever she wants. This is monarchy, she can do whatever she wants. And so, the husband, the king, secretly, not so secretly, despises the queen. And so what he does is try and murder her several times during a song, which I can't get out of my head. I've been thinking about it every single day for a year, and I can't get it out of my head. Please, someone help me. Help me, oh God. I just want to forget the stupidest song in existence. I don't want to remember it. I'm having an emotional breakdown over the stupidest song in the world. You see this goat on the screen? This is how I feel. This is how I feel. This is my mind when I think of that song. So, I skipped a lot of plot because I just want to stop talking about the greatest movie ever. Because it's too much for my feeble mind to handle. Anyways, so there's a lot of kids underground, right? And so the parents, well, the dad and the woman, go to these kids and are like, hey, we're gonna plot a revolution, alright? I just got here, but my kids have already been kidnapped. And so they're like, alright. And so they start a revolution. They dead ass. They just start a revolution. And they rescued the grandpa, of which I don't even know if he got I don't know if they knew he got kidnapped. They saved the children, and then the children, the kids that were in the cave, because there's thousands of them. Oh my God, they all just band together, and then put the king and the queen in a net. And I would like you to know that all this is happening, like the entire revolution happened on the king's birthday, which is hilarious. And anyways, so they get back, but they don't get back because the entirety of what just happened was the kids' dream. The kids were dreaming it, but everyone was dreaming it. It didn't happen. And so the guy asks out the girl, the dad asks out the woman, and she says yes. And so they get married, and so they're flying, and they're not flying, they're driving by their house. And then, even though they said that everything that just happened was fake, it was all a dream, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang just starts flying again. And it's just... It's a very good... It's a good movie, but, like, the plot just doesn't make sense. Which I feel like is what most of shit should be. I wish more things would be like that, so that way stuff like this doesn't hurt my mind. Anyways, I've talked about this stupid movie for 34 minutes. I'm done.